Jonas, I just want to talk about the challenge that the Islanders provide. They can play a little bit of a heavy game, and Devils at times not have struggled against. You're sitting in first place in the division, but it's been a challenge to face those teams. What's the approach?
Yeah, I mean, we know they have a couple heavy players, and they play a heavy game. But I think we have a good team. We skate fast, and if we just keep skating and move our legs, I think we have a pretty good chance against them.
So by using your speed, is that how you avoid getting, say, clogged along the boards or in the corner where maybe their size and their heaviness can play a role?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if we move our legs, they're probably going to take penalties because I don't think they can keep up with our speed. We just gotta move our legs, play fast, and yeah.
That was on display the last time you played the Islanders. You know they were burned by that. Were you expecting a different team?
They probably do their research, but I think, I mean, we know how they play. They know how we play, and as I said, we just gotta be moving tonight, and have our legs, and if we do that, I think we have a pretty good chance.
One of the things on the outside that we keep hearing, I mean, obviously I know you guys try not to hear things outside the room, but is that eventually you guys will come back down to a reality with the way you're playing and the streaks that you've been on. What would you tell people about where you guys have put yourselves and that, it's not a fluke? It's not above where you should be.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a fluke at all. I mean, we showed it enough, like how we play, we can dominate games, we can win games, and we can play with the lead as well. That was the thing last year that we had trouble playing with the lead, and I think that this year we learned from last year, and I don't know how many times we gotta prove it, but I think it's time for people to kind of respect us. We're a good team. We showed it, and we're first for a reason.
What's one of the benefits of really this year learning that you can win games in different ways?
It's good. Like sometimes you don't have your best game, but sometimes you still gotta manage to get those 2 points, and that's what we did that a couple times this year. We didn't have our best game, but somehow we won those games, and I think that's important as well. Obviously, you want to be at the top of your game every game, but we just got to learn from it. I think that's has to do a lot with the experience as well, and I think the last couple of years were kind of like a learning process for us.
I see that Yegor is out there in the optional. Does that make him available tonight?
That does make him available, yeah. So great to see.
The Islanders, the last time you played them, listen, you dominated the game. Do you expect, because of that, for them to have a little bit of response? In your experience, does that occur?
Well, I think they, were disappointed in the game they played against us. I thought it's probably one of the better road games we've played from start to finish. Our puck control was good. I thought the speed in the game was good. I think they'll look at that game and their plan will probably be different against us. And I think they're a different team right now. They've had some good runs. They've had some tough losses, but we know they're a team that's capable of, any given night putting together one heck of a game.
They're a team that would play what's classified, I guess, in this day and age as a heavier game a little bit. What's the challenge for your club when you face an opponent like that? Because there have been times when the other team has been able to control some play because of it.
Well, again, it's our game is based on trying to play real quick, use our speed. A lot of times that speed has to be the guy away from the puck. And if we're not connected, the speed doesn't show up. If we are, and I thought for the most part the other night we were. You get to the pucks before the other team. They have to contest you. You get a little bit more ozone time, and that's when the game starts to shift a little bit.
Maybe how far off is McKenzie right now?
I have no date for him. I can just say I don't think he's that far off. getting closer and closer with every day of practice.
And when he is finally able to return, what's the plan with him? Do you know yet, or?
Yeah, when that day comes, we'll address that.
When you talk about playing at pace, we're oftentimes talking about the physical, the skating fast, that kind of stuff. How much of that is mental and making the quick decisions and right decisions when you play at that pace?
Well, again, I think those two are connected. To play fast and play with pace, you have to make right decisions. That's based on, the other team's gap, how much ice they're giving you, what type of support we need if the gaps are real tight.
Would you say the defense and the goaltending has been basically your biggest surprise or biggest plus, or as past the Devils teams were always known for defense?
Yeah, I think it's an area we focused in on. I think the goaltending has definitely been a real strength of ours, but it still has to start in front of them. The type of opportunities you give up, how many you give up. I think those numbers are way down from last year, and we want to continue to keep them there.